Welcome to Brindhavan, a Parthasadi family Samarpanam to our beloved parents, a space for enjoying Vaishnava Sampradaya, slokas, songs, Divyadesa Pasarams, and much more. Namaskaram Bhagavatas. Today, Aippasi Thirumoolam, Manavala Mamunigal, Thirunakshtram, Brindhavan brings you a small Anubhavam on Manavala Mamunigal. Audience, Parandata Acharya. We dedicate this to our parents, Rajalakshmi and Srinivasa Iyengar, and Kamala and Seshadri. Our mission of Brindhavan will focus on 4 pathways to Vaishnava Anubhavam: Pasurams and Slokas in Santai form, Pasurams and Slokas as music, Divya Kshetra Mahimai, and classical art forms. Ramanuja Daya Patram Jnana Vairagya Bhushanam Srimad Venkatanathaaryam Mande Vedanta Desikam Sri Vaishnavas Daya Patram Deepatyadi Gunadhamam Yatindra Pravanam Mande Ramyaja Mataram Munim. Our sincere Dhandavat Pranams and Dhanyavad to Sriman Obe Gomatam Ramkumar Seshadri Swamin of Lubbock, Texas, for teaching us Divya Prabandham with Arthabhava. Our sincere Dhanyavad to Sri Gomatam Madhavan Aditya Ramkumar of Lubbock, Texas, USA, for having recited the Vazhi Thirunamam and Thirunal Patti for today's Manavala Mamunigal Anubhavam. The following organizations have provided a wealth of knowledge on the internet for us to enrich and enjoy, some of which have been used here: Vaishnava Sampradayam, Vaishnava Tradition and Culture, Literature and more, Acharya.org, Anudham.org, Prapatti.com, and Divyadesams. Manavala Mamunigal, as he was called, Azhagiya Manavala Mamunigal, came in the lineage of Gomatam, one of the 74 Simhasanadhipatis established by Embermannar or Ramanuja. Avatarikai. Azhagiya Manavala Mamunigal was born as a grace of Srirangam Periyaperumal to Sri Ranganachar and Tigarakidandan Thirunavarudaya Piran in Azhwar Thirunagari in today's Thirunelveli district. He was born in the year 1370. Birth star is Aippasi Thirumoolam. He was Amsam of Adiseshan, and he is considered to be Punaravataram of Bhagavat Ramanujar or Yatirajar. He attained Paramapadam in 1450 in Thiruvarangam. Manavala Mamunigal is considered Bhagavat Ramanuja incarnate or rebirth of Bhagavat Ramanuja. Swami had his early education under the guidance of his father in Samanya Sastram and Veda Adhyanam. This was done in his mother's place called Sikkil near Thirunelveli again. Manavala Mamunigal's Acharya was Thiruvamazhi Pillai. In the meantime, he got married and had a son, and his Acharya told him to name the boy as Yammayan Iramanusan, because the word Iramanusan comes more than 100 times in Ramanujan Nutrandadi, which is done by Thiruvarangathamudra. He had several other namams: Azhagiya Manavala Mamunigal, Sundara Jamatru Muni, Ramya Jamatru Muni, Ramya Jamatru Yogi, Varavara Muni, Yatindra Pravanar, Kantopayanta, Ramanujan Ponnadi, Soumya Jamatri Yogindran, Koyil Selva Manavala Mamunigal. He was considered as the Maru Avataram or reincarnation of Ramanuja. He was also known as Periyajiyar, Vellaijiyar, Vistavak Poyyillada Manavala Mamuni. This Poyyillada Manavala Mamuni is also said during his Sattrumurai. His Sishyas were 8. The Prathama Sishyas were 8 of them. They were called Ashtadigajangal. Vanamamalajiyar, Paravastu Bhattar Piranjiyar, Thiruvengadajiyar, Koyil Kandade Annan, Padivadi Bhayankaram Annan, Irumbi Appa, Appillai and Appillan. They were the 8 pillars of his Sishyas. His other 9 Sishyas were called Navaratnangal. Sene Mudaliyandan Nayanar, Sadagopadasar, Nalu Sitratan, Kandade Porernayan, Yetur Singaracharya, Kandade Annappan, Kandade Thurukkopurathu Nayanar, Kandade Narayanappai, Kandade Thoraparappai, Kandade Alaithu Vaalvitha Perumal. These were the 9 of his gem of his Sishyas. His literary works in Sampradaya are commentaries for Sri Vaishnavas, Mumukshupadi, Tattvatrayam, Acharya Hridayam, Jnanasaram, Prameyasaram, Azhwar Thirunagari, Ramanuja Nutrandadi, and Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita, Kanchi Sri Pradivadi Bhayankaram Acharya Swami mentions in his Sri Manavala Mamuni book in 1971 as his work. But he also says the book is lost forever. His Pramana Therata, that is, which is compilation of the slokams and Sastra Vyakyams in a particular Grantham, he has done for Eid 36,000 Padi or Eid 36,000 Padi for Arulichar. Jnanasaram, Prameyasaram, Tattvatrayam and Sri Vaishnavas. Sri Vaishnavas emphasizes on Acharya Bhakti. Here we see in Arangamanagar in Srirangam, Swami Manavala Mamunigal doing with his Kalaksheva Koshti when he is giving Upanyasam on Eid 36,000 Padi, that is on the 36,000 Eid. Very beautiful, and Arangan himself is watching over the Upanyasam. Swamis Prabandham are Devaraja Mangalam, Yatiraja Vimtati, Upadesa Ratnamalai, Tiruvayamai Nutrandadi and Aarti Prabandha. Swami comes to Kanchipuram and sings on Devaraja Perumal. He does Sri Devaraja Mangalam, which is 30 slokas, after which the Kanchipuram Varadar himself proclaims that Mamunigal is none other than Yatirajar or Ramanuja. Yatirata Vimchati is a collection of 21 slokas on Yatirajar or Embermanar. He glorifies Embermanar and his gunas. Next comes Upadesa Ratnamalai. Upadesa Ratnamalai is a conglomeration of 74 pasurams on Azhwar's Avataram and Azhwar's works. It's a very beautiful set of pasurams where he starts with where each one of the Azhwars were born and what is a nakshatram, and then he goes on to say what they sing about, and then he glorifies the other Acharyas as well. He glorifies Ramanuja in this, and it is mainly for, once we read this, we know the Azhwars avatarams and what their works are in a very concise form, very precisely. It's very beautiful set of 74 pasurams. Upadesa Rattinam Malai. Next comes Thiruvaimozhi Nootrandadi. Nootrandadi is a set of 100 pasurams. Nammalvar Thiruvaimozhi has more than 1,000 pasurams. And Mamunigal has created 100 pasurams, one for each padigam, where he glorifies the author Nammalvar and the Pasurangal themselves. Very beautiful set of Thiruvaimozhi Nootrandadi, and we can recite each one of this after each padigam, after the very important padigams which we sing in Koil Thiruvaimozhi and other parts of Thiruvaimozhi. Arti Prabandham is another set of pasurams or songs which are dedicated to Bhagavat Ramanuja. It is about how we do the Arti to Swami. We are indeed very blessed and happy that we have one from Mamuni's clan himself to recite the Vazhi Thirunamam and the Thirunal Patti. Sri Gomatam Madhavan, Aditya Ram Kumar from Lubbock, USA. Thank you, Madhavan, Aditya, for the wonderful Kainkaryam of the Samarpanam of Vazhi Thirunamam and Thirunal Patti for Mamunigal.
இப்புவியில் அரங்கேச கீடுவித்தான் வாழே எழுத்துவாய்மைப் பிள்ளை எனடியவன் வாழே ஐப்பசியில் திருமூலத் தவதரித்தான் வாழே அரவரச பெருஞ்சோதி அனந்த நின்னும் வாழே எப்பவும் ஸ்ரீசைலம் ஏத்த வந்தவன் வாழே ஏறாவும் எதிராசன் என உதித்தான் வாழே முப்புவி நூல் மணிவடமும் முக்கோல் தவித்தான் வாழே மூதவிய மணவாள மாமுனியன் வாழே செந்தமிழ் வேதியர் சிந்தை தெளிந்து சிறந்த மகிழ்ந்திடினால் சீவில காவியர் செய்தவள் நக்களை தேச பிறந்திடினால் மந்தமதுப்புவி மானிடத் தங்களை வானில் எர்த்திடினால் மாசவ ஞானியர் சே எதிவாசப்தம் வாழ்வு முளைத்திடினால் கந்தமலப்புழல் சூர் குருகாதிபன் கலைகள் விளங்கிடினால் காரம்ப மேனி அரங்க நகர்கிவை கண்கள் கிளத்திடினால் அந்தமில் சீர் மணவாளம் நிற்பவன் அவதாரம் செய்திடினால் அழகுத்து கிடந்திடும் ஐப்பசியில் திருமூலம் அதனு நாளே.
Thank you, Madhavan. We will now see Manavala Mamunigal Thaniyan. Sri Sailesa Dayapatram Deepatyati Gunarnavam Yatindra Pravanam Bande Ramajamataram Munim. So it is very well implied that he is Ramajamataram Munim. That is his Nama. We will now have the Divya Darsanam of Manavala Mamunigal in some of the Divya Tirthams. Azhwar Thirunagari, Srirangam, Sikkal Kidaram, Vanamamalai, Thiruvallikeni, Thiruvekka, Kanchipuram and Melkot. We will now offer our obeisance to our revered Acharya, Manavala Mamunigal, Azhagiya Manavala Mamunigal, Ramajamatra Munindra, by saying his Sattrumurai. First we will say the Madathapillai Arulicheythu. வாழி திருவாய்மொழி பிள்ளை மாதகவால் வாழும் மணமாள மாமுனிவன் வாழிவன் மாறன் திருவாய்மொழி பொருளை மாநிலத்தோ தெரியும் படியுரைக்கும் சீர். Now we will say Pradivadi Bankaram, Annan made a pasaram on him. செய்யத்தாமரை தாளினை வாழியே சேலை வாழி திருநாவி வாழியே தொய்ய மார்பும் புரிநூலும் வாழியே சுந்தர திருத்தோழினை வாழியே கையும் ஏந்திய முக்கோலும் வாழியே கருணை பொங்கிய கண்ணினை வாழியே பொய்யிலாத மணவாள மாமுனி பொந்தி வாழி புகழ்வாழ வாழியே அடியார்கள் வாழ அரங்க நகர்வாழ சடகோபன் தன் தமிழ்நூல் வாழ கடல் சூழ்ந்த மண்ணுலகம் வாழ்க. மணவாள மாமுனியே என்னும் ஒரு நூற்றாண்டிரும். We say that he has red lotus-like eyes, which we say it should be for several years, and we pray for each part of his body, like Tuyya Marbum, Purinulum Vazhi, Sundara Tirtholinai Vazhi. He has a very beautiful shoulders, just like Bhagavan. Sundara Bahu, Achana Bahu. Kayyendhi Mukkolum Vazhi. He has a Tridandam. And his eyes are filled with karuna towards his bhaktas. Poyyilada Manavala Mamuni. We already said he was called as Poyyilada Manavala Mamuni. Adiyargal Vazha Aranga Nahar Vazha. Say that how the Srirangam Vazha Vendum. Sadagopan Tamilnul Vazha, because he was Thiruvaimozhi expert. He has given the explanation for Eedu Muppathayiram Padi. He has given Upanyasams. He has written about that. So, and he has also written Thiruvaimozhi Nootrandadi, which is for Nammalvar, Sadagopan. Mannulagam Vazha Manavala Mamuniye innum oru nootrandirum. And so we pay our obeisance and we pray to Mamunigal to bless all of us in this Bhulogam on his Thirunakshtram day, Aippasi Thirumoolam, 5th November 2024. Srimate Ramajama Thirumunenda Sriranga Vasine Bhuyat Nitya Sri Nitya Mangalam Sri Manavala Mamunigal Tiruvadigalé Sharanam. Adiyongal Dasoham Dhanyosmi for joining us in our Manavala Mamunigal Thirunakshtram Kondatam Aippasi Thirumoolam 5th November 2024. See you all in our next Vaishnava Anubhavam. Thank you for joining us in our Vaishnava Anubhavam from Parthasarathi family. Please share with like-minded friends your Vaishnava Anubhavam on Brindhavan. Adiyongal Parthasarathi Srinivasan family. Dhanyos.